Here we are again. Welcome back, YouTube. This is episode 12 of SPW. Once again, my name is Nick, and we are at our second pay-per-view event, Spiderverse Shenanigans. Matter of fact, who better to come in and kick this thing off than Miles Morales, Spider-Man, wearing Beats by Dre. Yeah, tonight's event, honestly, this one going to be 6 matches, 3 of which are actually for belts that are on the line. This one more of just an introductory match. We've just got Miles Morales against one of, well, I guess one of my favorite. I can't even say that anymore. One of my favorites. I say it every episode. They're all my favorite. I've said that before too. But yeah, Miles Morales coming down to the ring. He stands 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, and he looks pumped. Making his debut last week in a tag match with Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage. Doing a great job. He and Spider-Man worked well together as a team, came out ahead. Would you expect any less? But that's kind of what led to this matchup tonight. Ooh, look at that. The ambiance is thick. You can cut it with a knife. Look at all these Spider-Man posters along the wall. This arena is awesome. I'm loving it. The Spider-Man shenanigans. Spider-Verse shenanigans. Look at every Spider-Man. There they are. There's the meme. I saw it there for a second in the corner. You? Is that you? But, there can only be one person coming down to the ring. Who would we have Miles against? But, of course, someone he met last week in the ring, also making their debut, but Carnage. Cletus Cassidy. The menacing, honestly, just really quite chaotic evil. That would be the best, I think, description of Carnage, really. He's the DC's representation of chaotic evil. Some men just want to watch the whole world burn. Am I right? Ooh, I love the writhing tentacles as he slithers his way down to the ring. Take this opportunity to tell you that again, I mean, we've got 6 matches, but there's only 2 of these matches that are standard matches. How about that? We've got literally coming up for you, we have ladder matches. We've got a TLC match. We've got hardcore matches. And something super special just to get all of the Sinister 6 involved. That's hard to say. All of the Sinister 6 gonna be in an 8-man tag match. But we had to add a couple more villains to just kind of round it off to an even 8. But coming up next, we've got an 8-man tag. Man, this entrance is disturbing, am I right? Perfect, though. Oh, there's Spider-Man. Almost kind of just can't wait to get in the ring, I'm sure, with Carnage. Carnage soaking up every second of TV time he can get. Never one to shy away from the cameras. Oh, yeah, those tentacles are disturbing. Just gyrating. I mean, literally, this is one of the most elaborate and nightmare-inducing entrances I think we've ever seen on SPW. And who else but Carnage to bring it to us on the Spider-Man Shenanigans event? Okay. I think he's finally ready to fight. Loving this ring, though. Loving this arena. Everything's looking awesome. Let's get down to it. Carnage, 6'1", 190. Miles Morales, 5'8", 140. I would say probably youth advantage goes to Miles Morales. Carnage, definitely the experience. And here we go. Spider-Verse Shenanigans. Kick it off. Oh! And immediately, high-flying off the middle rope. Oh, and then what is this? Into some kind of a spider lock. I'm going to go with that for that hold. I don't know if that's the right name or not, but it sure felt like it. All right. Spider-Man and Carnage Oh, up high and dropping down hard with the DDT. Gets the 2 count. Seconds into the match. Miles Morales feeling it. Oh, misjudged the timing on that one. However, it looked like Carnage might show him up, but nope. Mistake followed by mistake. You can afford to make one if your opponent will make another. Oh, look at that. Wow, very low Hurricane Rana. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. But I expect nothing less from these two. There's going to be all kinds of moves I think I've probably never seen or heard of. And I imagine there will be a lot of names to moves I won't be able to say or pronounce if I knew. Oh, going to work on the legs. Smart tactic. I mean, especially with somebody like Carnage. Oh, Carnage rolls out of the ring, but is able to quickly dodge. Looking like he needed time to recover, but it looks like he might have been playing possum. Oh, lands a spinning heel kick. But quickly, Spider-Man recovers. But what is this? Oh, another one of those flipping kicks. That's not me being upset. No, it was like he literally did a flip and kicked. It wasn't like he was doing a flip and kick. Oh, Spider-Man using the ring post to his advantage. Looks like they've been out here earlier decorating the ring and spider webs. Hard to say which one of them was out there doing it. Okay, I was just going to say, we're already to a 7 count, fellas. One of you might want to think about getting back in the ring. Oh, and on an 8 count, Carnage is back in the ring, but manages to immediately counter Spider-Man and start stomping him into the dirt. Oh my goodness, that one's gotta hurt. Going to work now on the arms, all the extremities. Spider-Man wisely slides outside. Oh, and he decides to kind of go around the ring, make him chase you. There you go. I love all the movie posters. If you think about it, there's been quite a few Spider-Man movies, so they've got a lot to work with. Enough to apparently cover an arena. Oh, backbreaker. Stomping the spine. What is this? He's just going to work. Oh, just really wrenching every joint that Carnage has. I mean, wow. But again, expect nothing less out of Spider-Man. Oh, what is this? Tearing apart the commentator. Did I say something? What did I say? Tearing apart my booth over there. Jeez. Oh, but what is this? Oh no, Carnage manages to counter and land a powerbomb. Oh, just brute forcing his way out of that one. There's been a lot of technique in this match, but don't forget, the symbiotes, they just have uncanny strength. Oh, now he's just working that lower back. I mean, we all know Spider-Man has a bad back, but oh, he lands a mandible claw. Uh-oh. Spider-Man is stunned. On his back, 1, 2, but manages to kick out. He had literally the symbiote, that tentacle down the throat. I can't imagine. That's, I mean, not only disturbing, but that's gotta be kind of traumatizing, am I right? Now on the reverse end, 1, 2. Oh, and Carnage kicks out. Each one of them going back and forth. All right, this match picking up heat. Spider-Man lands a stomp. Going to the corner. Here we go. High-flying action. All right. Well, what you expect? Calls him to his feet. Oh, wow. Flipping drop kick. I don't think I've seen that, but again, Carnage, not seeming to be stunned, manages to land a quick roll-up. Oh, no. He's using the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. I don't believe it. Oh, wait. Wow. Tricking me into, wow, some kind of a moonsault body splash. That was impressive. Carnage. Again, I called it earlier. They'd be using moves I've never seen before, and that definitely is a move I've never seen before. All right, once again, Spider-Man going up top. What are we going to see this time? Hopefully it lands. Elbow drop from the top, again to the spine. Oh, what was that? Trying to go for a kind of a flipping head kick, but then Carnage quickly gets out of the way, saw it coming a mile away. Oh, and just chucks Miles Morales over the top rope like it was nothing. Back and forth these two go. I'm loving this matchup right now. Both sporting the black and red. I didn't even think about that till right now, but this is a very color-coordinated matchup. Oh, no. Going. They're not going to go to the back. Somebody's counting. I mean, come on, guys. Think about it. I think Carnage. I think he is having a conversation with himself. Don't forget these symbiotes. There's really two guys in the ring, or I mean, two guys in the suit at all times. What is happening? They're both glitching out. Oh no! There we go. Boom! Miles Morales lands a quick move. Decides to run back to the ring. Uh-oh, is Carnage gonna make it? We're at 9. They both were realizing, like, hey, no threatening each other on the outside. They got in this little weirded three-way conversation with Carnage, Cletus Cassidy, and Miles Morales. But glad to see that they all sorted it out. Got back into the ring on the count of 9. We're actually seeing this match continue. I'd hate to see it just end in a count out. Not during the pay-per-view. You gotta squash this beat. You know, bury that hatchet. You know what I'm gonna say. Wipe that slate clean. All the things. Carnage up top now. Oh! Looks like it. They kind of mistimed that one, but really, neither of them getting the worse for wear. But, oh, over the top again. Carnage content to continue this match on the outside. I always feel like I was about to say a tongue twister there. Carnage content to clap Spider-Man with a King Crimson Clash of the... I'm just kidding. I'm not going to keep going. I do like tongue twisters, but that one felt unnatural. Anyways, here we go back. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say. We're just sticking to the outside, but this time Miles Morales, thinking ahead, decides to just go for the big move. Oh, another elbow drop from the top. This time lands that spinning kick. Is he going to go for the pinfall? No. Decides to continue to work on the leg. Ow! Man, what is that? That's just mean. Again, I think this match is going longer than he expected. He's getting a little frustrated. Oh, built up a head of steam. Missed. Carnage taking advantage. Lands some kicks to the thigh. Oh, a snap suplex, actually. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, Miles still showing that Spidey spirit. I mean, really, yeah, the crowd's starting to cheer, getting into this. This is just anybody's game at this point. They're both, just back and forth. Who's going to land that one move that is enough to ground their opponent? 1, 2, and again, Carnage. These two about as equally matched as it gets. Think about it, each one kind of the spin-off / protege of their... Oh, another massive clothesline. That one stuns Carnage. Is this going to do it? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good triumphs over evil. And Miles Morales is able to defeat Carnage to kick off Spiderverse Shenanigans. All right, look at him celebrate. That is a hard-fought victory. And, I mean, who could blame him? Like I said, he just recently making his debut last week and making his name known, trying to get out from the shadow of his mentor. But, hey, that's the only way to do it, right? You got to win these matches and make yourself known. Great job. We got more in store for you. All right, fight fans, this is the match I've been waiting for weeks to see. This is going to be a true test of, really, my abilities and my system's capabilities. Because we have an 8-man tornado tag match with all of the Spider-Man villains that I could find. Actually, it's the Sinister 6, and then had to tag in, what? 2 extra? Yeah, 2 extra villains. So, yeah, I can count to 8, I swear. representing the Sinister Six. Here we go. We recognize them. We've had them on the channel before, but this is Mysterio and Green Goblin coming down to the ring. 5'11", 175 Mysterio, and Green Goblin 5'11", 185. They the exact same height, 10 pounds difference. Honestly, they worked great as a team. We've seen them already. They were able to defeat Spider-Man and Venom, but at the same time, I think Spider-Man and Venom were kind of really having more problems amongst their own team than really these two were able to necessarily do. But they did work together well, and they definitely deserve a chance to be in this match. And whoever wins this match, I think, may definitely deserve a shot at the tag team titles, which we know the Teen Titans are holding. So honestly, I kind of don't really have any favorites. Normally I do. I'm not going to lie. I have my favorites, but I don't necessarily root for them. You know, I like to just let the match unfold. I don't want to jinx anything. Oh, and who do we have but more members of the Sinister Six? You recognize these two. Clearly, Rhino and Electro making their debuts on SPW. Electro standing 5'11", weighing 165. Rhino, massive, standing 6'5", weighing 710 pounds. Nearly a metric ton. That's a whole lot of meat. If I'm not going to say it, you will. That's what she said. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. You've seen The Office. Everyone's seen The Office. It's like the most syndicated TV show since, I don't know, Cheers? Something. Either way, yeah, we've got 4 members of the Sinister Six, so who do we got left? I'll be honest, I couldn't find a great Dr. Octopus. So I may have had to substitute somebody, but he's still definitely a Spider-Man villain. So I argue, I mean, the Sinister Six would be more deadly with this individual, and here he is, Vincent D'Onofrio. I mean, Kingpin. Kingpin! Am I right? I mean, come on. One of Spider-Man's biggest villains. I mean, he's one of those, he's like a street-level Thanos, if you think about it. Almost even bears a resemblance, am I right? Just minus the purple skin. Kingpin stands 6'7", weighing 450 pounds. I mean, he can literally throw his weight around in there with Rhino, no problem. But I always kind of figured, I'm like, really, Kingpin, if he had the Sinister Six working for him, if there was a Sinister Seven, I mean, it still flows, right? It's just got to start with an S. The Sinister Seven. Come on, MCU. Let's work it in. I would love to see, even if you don't do that, in all honesty, though. I'm like, that was a joke. But I do need to see Spider-Man and Kingpin. I mean, come on. Kingpin, if you ever watched the cartoons back in the day, Kingpin and Spider-Man, he was like the main villain half the time. I mean, yeah, you'd get like one-offs of all the other characters, but Kingpin was like your, 4 out of 5 episodes practically. So, just saying. In the movies, we got to at least get some face-to-face time with Spider-Man and Kingpin. And I'll take it how I can get it, whatever. But who do we have as Kingpin's partner? But, of course, the ultimate mercenary for hire. A guy who would absolutely work for Kingpin with no qualms. He's just here to hunt and wants the best competition, so why wouldn't he be in this match right now? But Kraven the Hunter, standing 6 foot tall, weighing 235. If you played the Spider-Man 2 video game of late, just awesome. A good, not, I wouldn't say terrifying villain, but a villain that you can immediately just understand. Like, he's essentially like the Predator. He's basically, DC's version of the Predator, which is pretty awesome, honestly. Batman vs. Predator, honestly one of my favorite comic books of all time. And they've been doing it recently in Marvel, where they're doing, like, Wolverine versus Predator, and I'm eating it up. We may have to have Predator in these matches. Ooh, who do we got coming down to the ring now? A black and white? Really? Who do we have that has a chromatic entrance? I mean, there's been nothing but villains coming in, and they all kind of have their own ways of impressing us, but oh, here we go. I almost feel like he's black and white because this guy's been around since the 30s. Almost as old as Superman, if you think about it, right? I mean, Fantastic Four were the first Marvel superhero team, and I mean, the Avengers. I guess if you think about it, yeah, they were after, because yeah, the Fantastic Four were first, and at that time, I believe the only other team was the Justice League. And so then Marvel's response to the Justice League was then the Avengers. But the Fantastic Four were the first family. That's why they call them that. So, Dr. Doom, again, one of those villains. I mean, obviously the name. I mean, it's about as old-fashioned as it gets, right? His name is practically black and white. Oh, and then cut to color. Oh, that was awesome. I actually dig that. Felt just like watching The Wizard of Oz. Sorry, that was funny. That's funny, I'm funny. But at any rate, Dr. Doom, literally 6'2", 225. Who would we pair with Dr. Doom? I can tell you right now, little hint seconds before he comes out, that is definitely one of the most current villains in the MCU. Say what you will. The actor, let's see, more hints. The actor may or may not have been fired. So that should narrow it down. That doesn't happen a ton. Well, what am I saying? It happens all the time. Hollywood's crazy. Again, I can tell you folks, I've got a film degree, worked on some movies, and it's about as cutthroat as it gets. I mean, just think about it. People die all the time on movie sets, and they don't blink an eye. They just keep going like nothing happened. Time is money. But who do we have here but Kang? Of course. Spoiler alert. Or if you didn't have like the full 30 seconds between my hint, my setup, and my answer. Kang the Conqueror coming down to the ring, looking awesome, I might add. Once again, every one of these characters just made by our creators in the community. And really, like, the time it takes to do these, I've done a couple myself. It takes hours and hours. Probably more than I'd like to admit of time spent just working on characters. But man, when they come together, it just feels like, you know, this was a game created for this very purpose, which is why SPW exists. This is something I've wanted since childhood. I'm like, man, if only I could have a game where all my favorite characters from all my favorite comics were just able to mingle into one place, and I could put them in any kind of matchup I want, and then just watch it happen. Oh my goodness, here we go. Look at them all in the ring at once. This is going to be intense. I don't even know where to begin. Oh my gosh. Which team is which? Do you remember? That's going to be a real question this whole time. Because, again, it's a tornado tag. All members in, all at once. Oh, what do we got? Kingpin slamming King down. Oh, and then Rhino goes after him. Rhino going after King. Oh, this is going to be too much to keep track of, but I am just so excited. Here we go. Dr. Doom with Electro. Oh, yeah, I was going to say going for the neck breaker and turning it into just a forearm chop to the back of the neck. Almost. I just expect there's going to be underhanded tactics going on this entire match. There's only one referee. I mean, what is he even doing in there? That guy's in more danger than anybody else. Like, never mind the people in the arena. That man is in there with 8 supervillains. Oh, here we go. Oh! Kraven landing a massive DDT on Rhino, but then Rhino immediately rolling him up. And we've got some people go to the outside. Looks like Electro and Kang. Kang chokeslamming Electro to the outside. Oh, landing a quick elbow too. Oh, and then, wow, look at this. Rhino over the head. That was a 450-pound man he just flung like it was nothing. I mean, again, in our matches, no superpowers, no projectiles, but technically these guys that have super strength, I don't know how you're going to regulate that, so it's just going to be the honor system, which with 8 super villains in the ring, maybe not the best way to go about it. I love that, incidentally, yeah, Mysterio and Rhino, the only 2 in the ring. Oh! And the ref's right there. Is anybody going to break this up? Oh, here we go. 1, 2. Ah. Somebody bumped into the ref and just bought him enough time. I think Mysterio needed it. Because, wow. I mean, this is going to be whoever takes the most advantage. Wait a minute, there's a sledgehammer in the ring at this point. Is that legal? Oh, wow. Massive moves. I mean, really, massive men. I'm impressed that this ring hasn't collapsed already. It may still. Be careful out there, because honestly, anybody in the front rows, probably in the first 3 rows, is in the splash zone. And I don't mean, you know, like Shamu. I don't think it's water going to be splashing on you. Wait, 1! There was a 1 count somewhere. How is this ref even able to really keep track of what's going on? It's too much for me to keep track of, so at least maybe if you're down there in the action. There we go. Mysterio manages a pinfall. 1. And that's about as far as it gets. Oh, wow! A massive uppercut from Dr. Doom sends Kingpin flying. Oh, and then somehow Mysterio over there in the corner gets tossed over Kraven's head. Looks like Green Goblin's against the ropes. Oh, wow, he's holding on for dear life. What is this? Oh! Another move I've never seen before. It's going to be a night of many firsts, I have a feeling. Oh, I have to get a drink. I'm sorry. Hang on 1 second. What is Rhino doing out there? Oh, no. Rhino tearing the ring apart. Looked like he was going to smash Kang for a second. I was a little bit worried for his life. But, oh, what is this? Combinations. Again, martial arts tactics being displayed by Kraven. I mean, he might be the best fighter in the ring, but when you've got 7 other men going against you, you really got to keep your head on a swivel, because he's literally just... He and Kingpin in the ring, they seem to be the only team that I can tell that's working together right now. The 2 of them and Dr. Doom. Oh! And Dr. Doom has stunned Kraven. Oh, but Rhino immediately on top of that. Able to break it up, going after Kingpin. But, oh, and then... Whoa, what is this? I'm glad the cameramen are able to cut between, because I can't keep up. But, wow. Oh, the referee almost got smashed there in the corner. Did you see that? This is too much. Because I'm a little overwhelmed. It's intense, but I love it. Oh, my gosh. That's what she said. Once again, Michael, what are you doing here? Okay, back to the action. Gosh, the sledgehammer being used. Does the ref just not see it? I think there's just too much. Yeah, he's got his back turned. Doesn't see that there's a weapon in the ring being used right now. My goodness. Oh, big sidewalk slam from the Kingpin. There, we got several stunned people. Who's going to go for the pinfall? But, see, as soon as I say that, it's broken up. Really, somebody's going to have to do a job of clearing house here and send some folks to the outside. Oh, here we go, another finisher. Oh, Kingpin, this time getting even with Rhino. But before he gets to even capitalize, he's getting attacked from the behind from Mysterio. Russian leg sweep. Oh, wow, and then, oh, man, Kraven definitely taking advantage, using his, 3! As I'm saying it, Kraven and Kingpin. Out of nowhere, Kraven able to capitalize, literally seconds away from being broken up. But man, Kingpin getting his money's worth. Somehow that man, Wilson Fisk, always seems to end up on top. That's what happens. That's the most dangerous villain, those kind of politician types, am I right? Got all the money, all the power. Somehow everything seems to go their way. Wow, that was an incredible match. I'm still trying to catch my breath. We got 4 more matches after this. How about that? Let's see what we got on the docket next. All right. Here we go. Our first title match of the evening. And I should say this like I always do. Couple of my favorites coming down to the ring. This one's for the Hardcore Championship, so we definitely know that our Hardcore Champion Daredevil's coming down to the ring, and he's definitely one of my favorites. But who do we have coming down but his challenger, Deadpool, fresh off his win last week against Deathstroke. Really? Honestly, either of these guys would have been perfectly, been the perfect opponent for our champion. So, either way that it came out, I wasn't too disappointed. But how appropriate that it's Deadpool, considering he's got the movie coming up, got a little something to hype. Literally, I would have been recording this last night, except for the Super Bowl. You know, it was kind of going on. So I was sort of watching that. And, of course, as soon as I saw the Deadpool trailer, I geekgasmed and had to clear the room. But, you know, I went online immediately, watched the full trailer, because it was more of a teaser. But, incidentally, it's one of those things I've been following. I tend to try to follow the insider scoops, and I knew a lot of the stuff that's coming out as far as things that are going to be... I mean, really, Deadpool is one of those movies. For some reason, everything's been leaking. But it's like, is it leaking? Because his whole thing is about breaking the fourth wall, so it seems like it's kind of not leaking. I feel like Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. I mean, if you think about it, I don't know if you guys know, but when the first Deadpool movie was made, Ryan Reynolds and his team leaked, spoiler alert, the CG mock-up that was the test footage to just show what they could do with Deadpool. And it was originally declined. It's like what they do in Hollywood, you know, they like kind of set up a little demonstration, a mock-up of like, hey, this is like what I envision, here's what we can do. And so they did that. And then even though the team said no, everyone is like, that's exactly what Deadpool is. We just need to like put it online. Let the fans decide. And guess what happened? Bit of an online craze, and that's why we've got Deadpool 1, 2, and now into the MCU. It's all come full circle. I've been talking over all of the introductions. We've got championships on the line, but we've got Deadpool and Daredevil. Deadpool, once again, standing 6'2", weighing 210 pounds. Daredevil, 6'4", 225. Really, it doesn't matter. Both of these guys, just a little bit nuts. To quote Batman, you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. That's why I love the Hardcore Championship. And here's our champion, stoic, not even showing the least bit of fear because, well, frankly, Daredevil is the man with no fear. That's why I love Daredevil. I mean, right? He's also blind. He's one of the first original, like, disability superheroes. He doesn't get enough credit for that. It was just like, he's so awesome, he's just like, yeah, what? So? But no, that's the thing. It's kind of a big deal. All right. Showing the belt to both sides. Hardcore Championship with the duct tape. The old school, the Hardcore Championship. I'm loving it. Bringing it back. Here we go. SPW Hardcore Championship. Kick it out. And right in the middle of the ring. I love it. Oh! Deadpool looked like... wow. Sorry. Deadpool countering. I'm going to be doing that all night. I can already tell. Daredevil and Deadpool. Daredevil slamming Deadpool. Wow. See, I'm just going to be doing it all night. And they almost have the same exact color scheme. Have you noticed that? Look at this. Did they go to the same tailor? Like, you kind of got to wonder. Am I right? I mean, either way, they're both immaculate. But, man, oh, tossing through the middle ropes. Then what is this? Daredevil, oh, my goodness. Once again, oh, man with no fear. Showing off his moves. That was pretty slick. All right. And back into the ring. Just showing off what he can do. I mean, come on. Daredevil, he's just the coolest. Am I right? I mean, he may be named after a vacuum cleaner, but it's cool. He's just so awesome it doesn't matter now. Just kidding. That was Red Devil. Suplex by Daredevil. Oh, wow. I mean, this is one... this needs to happen too. Come on, Marvel. MCU. Oh, look at that. Counter kick to the head. I mean, Daredevil... again, the street-level superheroes. I want to see Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Deadpool in the MCU at the same time. I mean, they gave us a little glimpse in what was it? No Way Home. Oh, what? That was some tricky ninja stuff. Did you see what happened with his arm? That was just some ninja stuff. But but Spider-Man and Charlie Cox, Daredevil, were in the ring. Yeah, he's just not in costume, but oh, it's gonna happen, and I cannot wait. All right, rolling out of the way. Wow, look at that. That was comic book-esque. Punch to the gut, and just a spinning sword goes flying. Oh no, Daredevil is against the ropes. What's Deadpool got in store? Just a couple of kidney shots, that's all. He might be peeing blood tomorrow. Oh! Look at that body splash. That was creative. See, it's the simple things that work just as effectively as anything else. Look at that move. I mean, oh, wow. Springboard to the top like it's nothing. The athleticism. And a moonsault. Wow. With the pinfall. What a combination. 1, 2. Ooh. Trying to catch Daredevil early, but oh, Daredevil manages to... He doesn't have the healing factor that Deadpool does. That's the one advantage that he can't turn off. I mean, what do? Give him like a shot that turns off his mutant power like it's some kind of X-Men 3? No, that's not how things work. Some kind of Genosian collar to just shut off their power for the sake of a story arc? No! We don't do that here. Wow. These moves are incredible. I mean, again, I don't know if they're making them up on the spot, if they have names. Either way, I'm just dumbfounded. Look at that. I mean, just impressive action. Also, great camera work. I gotta give it to our team. Hey, in the studio. Good job. Thumbs up. 1, 2. Woo. Each opponent's gotten a very close 2 count. Now Daredevil, the champ's going under the ring. What's he got in store? Oh, a table. I hope they utilize the table. Okay. Into the ring it goes, but it's cool. We'll do some martial arts street style. I mean, these are the street level superheroes. So they've got to, take it outside the ring. That's just what they do. They're not in the Avengers. They're just fighting on the streets, brutality. This is the rated R Marvel. You better get used to it. Kick to the gut. Daredevil and Deadpool back and forth. You can almost lose track of who's who. I never even thought about that until the matchup was made, and that was purely just, again, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just following the algorithm, like the rest of us. Am I right? I wonder if I mention the algorithm in a video, if the algorithm then picks up on it, and then the algorithm, the more I use the word, the algorithm brings the video up into the algorithm. I feel like I'm getting weird. It's okay. Back to the action. That's why I do this, is just for fun. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope this is just as fun for you as it is for me. That's the only reason we do it, really. It's why we're here. Just for entertainment, content for the sake of content, am I right? Oh, wow, look at this. Old-fashioned submission hold being put on by Deadpool. He's been brushing up on his Gorgeous George, on his Dude Michaels. Killer Kowalski and such. Come on. This is good stuff. Back and forth these two go. Really, I'm like, man... this is exactly what I was hoping it would be. Oh, there's a chair. I knew it was a matter of time. Oh, Deadpool's the first to utilize the steel chair. Oh, and talking some trash while he's at it. I only imagine there's some kind of a chair pun. Something about, I don't know, sit on this, or something much more Ryan Reynolds-y. Oh, but now Daredevil's got the chair. And he said something right back, probably in a way deeper, breathier voice that was probably less witty, I imagine. If only we had mics on these people. I'm sorry, folks. I'm only a commentator. I can't put words in these characters' mouths as much as I'd like to. Maybe a few of them I might have a better idea of what they'd say. Or maybe if I had a couple less drinks, I'd be able to think of it on the fly. But it's fine. We're doing fine. Anyways, back to the action. Counters back and forth. Wow, seriously. Daredevil stunned. landed. Deadpool landing a combination, slamming his head to the mat. I mean, I know he's got a helmet on, but it can't really offer that much protection. It's not like a motorcycle helmet or anything. Oh, look at that. But never counted out our champion, Daredevil. Oh, that's the... oh, he's got the chair again. He is the hardcore champ. Never forget that. Oh, wow, the chair. Look at it. The chair is distended and ready to fall apart. Speaking of fall apart, oh my God. Daredevil's... I think he broke his arm. He literally broke his arm. Oh, no. Oh, how is it going to go out? He's got one arm. Like, Deadpool. I mean, never afraid to, take advantage of an opportunity. But when you've got an opponent who's definitely only got one arm, you really just kind of need to lay it on. And he's doing exactly that. Daredevil seems unable to really kind of mount any offense, and who could blame him? He's got one arm. I mean, don't look at don't look directly into it, folks. This is one of those ones we won't show again in the replay. But man, it looks like it was dislocated. He managed to pop it back into place. Ugh. And then somehow land offense. I mean, I'm not surprised in the least. Wow. 1, 2. Oh, no. I was like, that almost happened. That almost happened. Can you believe it? Pops his arm back into place. Manages, oh no, he's still going for more weapons. He's not done. Finds a baseball bat. Oh, gosh. Oh. And ends up on the receiving end of it. Deadpool going, I'm Batman. And I've made this argument before that Daredevil should be Batman, but I'll leave it for another time. But Daredevil manages, stomps all over the body, getting back inside the ring. Oh, no. What has he got in store? He's thinking, oh, he's got another chair, and he's shown he is the chairman of the board. I mean, I know he's a lawyer, but... Oh! Wow, look at that move by Deadpool, see? 1, 2. Ooh! These two just back and forth. I can't believe so far this action has been just really ridiculous. I mean, oh, sweet chin music. Wow! And what? Like a more than a 360. 1, 2. Oh, Deadpool somehow kicks out. How? Incredible! That was like a 720 he just landed, and Deadpool kicks out of it, but oh, he's in the corner. Oh, and Daredevil misses with the chair. Deadpool lands some sweet chin music, and now Daredevil's stunned. 1, 2. The count being made on the table. Incredible. Good job, ref, getting in there, putting your hands at risk. Wow. Crowd cheering. Oh, another shot to the chops. This might do it. 1, 2. No! Daredevil, again. Deadpool can't believe it. Deadpool's like, I've got healing powers. What is your deal, bro? Daredevil, frankly, it just comes down to never say die attitude. Oh, and manages to somehow land a shot to the head. Gets the chair back, but does him no good. Back and forth they go. Oh, combination by Daredevil. Oh, and a backbreaker. But again, he goes for the chair. Oh, no. I was like, what's he got in store? He's wedging the chair into the turnbuckle. And waiting. Oh, no. This does not bode well for Deadpool. Oh, but he counters. Catches the foot. Lands a bulldog. Oh! Daredevil. Oh, it looked like... Oh! RKO! RKO! 1, 2, 3! Deadpool is our new hardcore champion! Oh my goodness, where did that come from? Back and forth they went. That was an incredible outcome. There he is with the belt, the merc with the mouth. Has the belt to back it up. Oh, wow. That was an incredible match. I hope you were watching. I hope this is living up to what you want to see. This is living up to what I want to see, so come on. Like, subscribe, but holy cow. All right, we're only midway through this. We've got 3 more matches to go. This may end up being the first half of 2 parts, I have a feeling, but we'll see. Either way, we've got 3 more matches, 2 more titles on the line. Are they going to change hands too? Let's wait and find out.